What's going on, guys? It's your boy J Money. Today we have a special guest in the house. He goes by
Ben Superior.
What's going on, bro, man? How you doing today, man? How you doing today, man?
I'm alive and well, brother. How are you? You good?
Not bad, man. How was your trip coming down here, man?
Hey, trip was good. Traffic is traffic, but it was smooth.
Yeah. First of all, man, I want to say thank you for showing up, man, because a lot of people out here, man, they be on some, a little grimy shit, you know what I mean? But you coming all the way here, showing us love, bro. So I definitely appreciate it, man. 100%, bro.
Thank you for having me.
100%, man. And one thing, bro, I'm gonna start we're gonna start slow. So make yourself a little comfortable, bro. You know what I mean? I know all eyes on you right now, bro.
No, we can make it work. Let's do it.
Make yourself comfortable, bro. But I'm gonna start with, bro, like your childhood, bro. How was life like growing up, like?
So I spent my early childhood in Dorchester, Mass, and then by the time I was, I think, 7 years old, I moved up to Malden, Massachusetts.
So how was life like growing up in Malden,
bro? Malden. It was fun. It's a small town, so like everybody knows each other for the most part. So like it had its fun days, but it also comes with the other negativity that it comes with from here to here. But no, it was fun for the most part. I think I enjoyed growing up in the city.
Yep. So I noticed that you don't just rap. You rap, and then you're a DJ on the side too. So how did all that started, man? How did all that started? Let me slow down, man. How did all that started?
Right.
Were you like one of those rapping in the school cafeteria?
So crazy how that thing started is, well, the rapping side. I've always been a fan of music. I grew up listening to music. The radio was always on in my house, no matter where I was at. Radio in the car, radio in the house, radio at a babysitter's house, radio everywhere. Like we heard, music was surrounding me all the time. So there's that, but I didn't really get into rap music till like, I want to say middle school-ish. So I became so infatuated with hip hop and the culture that I just started memorizing songs. Like, I think this was around the time Young Money, Cash Money was at its peak. This was when
Weezy, man, Lil Wayne, man.
This is when Drake was coming up, Nicki Minaj. Like, that's when they were first like in their mixtape area moving into the mainstream side of things. So that's when I kind of became a fan of music altogether. And I would memorize songs to the point where I would write them down like word for word. Like I didn't miss a beat. And writing songs, other people's songs, essentially turned into me writing my own things. So I started writing to popular beats. I'm a Boss, Bedrock, Roger That. Like, I just started writing my own verses, and something told me to record. So again, this is like the SoundCloud era too. Like, so when SoundCloud was just...
So you started with SoundCloud?
Yeah, started on SoundCloud. And I remember, like, I just knew I couldn't afford studio time, and two, I grew up in a Haitian household. If I told my mother or my father that I was gonna go record a rap song in the studio, clip.
Because they expect you to be at church,
exactly,
right?
Exactly. Clip, over with. So so what I did was I downloaded all my music heads. If you know what Audacity is, I downloaded Audacity onto my desktop. Had this, I played Guitar Hero when I was young too, so I had this Guitar Hero microphone off my PS3, connected it to the computer, and recorded my first song. It sounded like, musically, sonically, it sounded horrible, but it was my first ever song. I put it out, and it got a lot of good feedback. No matter how bad it sounded musically, it got a lot of good feedback. So I started, that's when I started, recording my own stuff, and I didn't really take it serious until like probably like sophomore, junior year of high school. That's when I started, recording for real and putting music out, stuff like that. So that's the rapping side. DJing kind of happened by accident. So I went to Suffolk University, and in between classes, there's this era on campus where all the business students go out to chill out, relax, hang out, stuff like that. So this was in between classes. I had like a friend group at the time that I was always with in that area. And one of my boys was messing around with virtual DJ. I've never thought about DJing. It never really popped into my head, but I don't know, it interested me. So I watched him for a little bit. Then I downloaded virtual DJ onto my laptop and started messing with it on my own. Next thing you know, I'm doing house parties on the side. I started doing house parties around Mattapan, Dorchester, like Alston, around the city for like $100. I started off doing it free, but then gradually the more I did it, got myself out there, started getting, paid house parties, and just started moving up with house parties to club events to private events. Now 6 years later, we're here. So.
Yeah, but so you really started like with the parties, like
yes.
House parties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So let's say like when you first started doing that, like how do you even actually start to just?
So, I knew a lot of people around the campus because obviously I was popular with my music. So knew a lot of people, knew a lot of heads. I always knew what the word was. Like any time there was a party on campus or like around the city, I knew about it. To the point where people would come to me and ask, "Yo, what's the word for this weekend?" Because everybody knew I got the parties. I knew what the word was. So I started going to parties, and then there was one day where the DJ didn't show up to a house party. Just didn't come. Decided not to come, and somebody was playing off of aux. So I plugged my phone in. They allowed me to play, and I think for like a good 20, 25 minutes, I had the party rocking just off my phone.
Wow.
Just
what kind of like music you be like playing? What was your playlist like? Dancehall? Because you say you were like more like in Dorchester.
Yeah, dancehall is that's my go-to genre. Like I love playing dancehall. So I started playing like the popular hip hop songs at that time. Then I moved into the dancehall set, and yeah, everything was. And this is off my phone. Like I was still like messing around.
Give me some track like Cocktail, Massacre, like
classics, the classics.
It's because me, I'm one of those too, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Before, like during a couple summers ago, I used to actually like. I wasn't like a DJ, but I used to be one of those like. I'll go to a party, man. After the party, bro, I'll literally park my car in the parking lot, bro. Turn it up, bro, man. Just like that. But I had everybody just showing up to the car and stuff like that, and just dancing and everything too, man. Because I'm heavy on the dancehall and everything.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, man. So what about like battle rapping? I know it's like you also battle rap.
Yeah.
How did all that started? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I know a lot of rappers down here. There's a lot of talent.
Right.
But like when it comes to battle rapping, bro, you barely see guys doing that. So how did you get started with the whole battle rapping?
So that was an accident too. So I think this was 2019, 2020, around then. Brockton, King of the Five. There were by then they were known as King of the Five then, but like now, they were throwing their first event. So they had their main event battle between A-Rod and LSG. Salute to them boys. And that was my first time finding out that battle rap was even out here like that. Because I was a battle rap fan before, obviously, but I seen flyers for it. Didn't really pay too much mind, but like I knew like, oh, people are battle rapping out here. It's cool, fire, about time. So then a mutual friend of ours hopped on Facebook Live to stream their face-off before the battle. And so obviously, me being me, I'm a battle rap fan. I tuned in, and then during that face-off, I heard somebody talking crazy in the background. Oh, nobody wants smoke. I'll beat everybody. You know how people are.
100%.
So I told myself, I've been watching battle rap for a minute. I know how to put punchlines together off my verses on songs. This can't be too hard. So I started talking back. We got into an argument. He's arguing, he's talking in the back. I'm like responding in the comments, and that's how that battle got set up. So the battle was set up for Scary Hours on Halloween. I think that was 2020. Won my first battle, and then battle career took off from there.
Let me stop you real quick. You said one of your first battles. So who actually ended up winning that whole battle, man?
Yeah. So that was.
Be honest.
No, that was my first. I took it 2-1 3-rounder. It was a 2-1 victory. Wise Uzumaki was my opponent, my first opponent, who is now the league owner of King of the Five. Salute to King of the Five. Yeah. So that was my first battle. Took that 2-1 first and third round, and battle career took off from there.
So ever since then, you just kept going. You never stopped.
Just kept going.
So what is your plan with that? What is your goal? What do you want to take it? Because I'm not gonna ask you like, for me, man, growing up, man, I used to listen to guys like Cassidy, man.
Yeah.
I can't rap or anything, but I used to be like, damn, this guy make me want to rap too.
Right. Yeah, man. I think I always told myself, music is gonna be my life. This is all I know how to do. So honestly, it's wherever it takes me. If it takes me to the main stage, I'm 100% with it. But if other things are in the plans, then other things are in the plans. But I think I'm on a good path. I'm around the right people. I got the right eyes on me. And you know, we're just gonna keep things moving.
Yeah, I see you going viral on Instagram and all that. And I'm like, what's going on?
You got the right eyes on me, man. So we're gonna keep it going and see where things go.
So like my boy, bro, like, so who in the industry right now, like, let's say they want to challenge you right now to rap battle them, who would you like? Who in the world, like, let's say, I'm just gonna throw a name. If Cassidy say, let's go right now, what would you do, man?
Man, honestly, I'd take it.
But how would you get ready? How do you prepare yourself for something like that too, man? So normally all your battle raps, right? How do you prepare yourself, like, when you know, okay, this is who I'm going face to face.
Right.
He's a hot boy just like I am. So how do you get ready for the battle, bro?
So battle rap has evolved. Battle rap has changed. Usually, like, when people hear battle rap, they think, oh, everything is freestyle. Everybody's spitting off the top. I mean, you can. It's still an option, but everybody writes now. Everybody writes rounds. Everybody does, you know, their own type of prep. Nobody really freestyles like that anymore. Honestly, I shouldn't say that. Freestyling isn't really a standard anymore. You can still do it. Obviously, you still get love if you freestyle, but you know, it's not really like the pinnacle. Like, oh, if you don't freestyle, then you lose the battle. Like, everybody writes now. So, prepping for a battle, you know, it takes a lot of time studying, revising, making sure you are original for the most part, making sure you're creative. Creativity is a thing now, and making sure everything makes sense. Because, you know, bars sound good, but does it logistically or logically make sense? There's a few examples I can use, but let's see. All right, I'll use one of my bars as an example. I was given a critique that you know, this bar that I had for a battle didn't really make sense because it's something small, right? So I said, what I say? I sparked this fifth, it'll get ugly. So leave me alone. That's a GoFundMe. It sounded good, but they stopped me and said that doesn't make sense because a GoFundMe isn't a loan, it's a donation. So
when you guys doing the whole battle, there's like a sort of like a, not a ref or anything, but it's like somebody that's sort of like a... There's
judging, yes. People do judge battles. Some, like, not all of them are judged, but if you want it to be judged, yes, you can have it judged. So the battle that I set that bar in, that was a judge battle. I ended up losing.
But I'm trying to see though, how do they like verify like what makes you, like, I'm trying to see, like, let me see, like, how, like, let's say you're the judge of that. How would you be like, okay, you want this battle over the next person? How do they go
material, whatever appeals to the judges. Battle rap is very opinionated. So, like, you really have to, like, cater to what the crowd is used to, what they like. Yeah. So, which is why I say creativity and things like that, they're a thing. Because if you can rap your ass off, you can go crazy. But if it's not creative enough, if it doesn't make people, like, think, if it doesn't stand out to anyone, then you're not really, it's not really gonna go in your favor. So yeah, I pride myself on being as creative when it comes to putting bars together, putting rounds together, and stuff like that. So yeah, so like I said, you got to be creative, and the bars got to make sense. If the bar sounds good but it doesn't make sense, you could lose points for that.
So I was gonna say too, like in Boston right now, bro. Who's the GOAT in freestyling right now? What battle rapping? Who is the GOAT right now?
There are 3 names. That's 40 Bars. Salute to my big sister, 40 Bars. Salute to Chilla Jones, and salute to Excel. Those are that's like the 3-headed GOAT of New England battle rap.
So how do you get to those guys to challenge those guys? How do you get to those guys?
So I battled Excel last year on King of the Five. That was a co-main event. I battled Excel. Excel is a world-renowned battle rapper. He's been everywhere. He's battled all over the country. He's battled in London. He's battled he's a world-renowned name. So honestly, people who get to that level of GOAT status, the God tier, the top tier, the legend tier status of battle rappers, if you're good enough, or like they feel like you're good enough, they'll give you a shot.
So do you feel like you up there already, man?
I feel like I'm here, but I can go further.
That's what I want to hear, man. So for those 3 guys, before you get to them, so what message do you have for them right now, man?
Because I love all 3 of them. Salute to all 3 of them. But I'm coming, man. I'm coming.
All right, that's what I like to hear, man.
You're gonna have to see me at some point. It might be tomorrow, it might not be next month, next year. At some point, before y'all hang y'all boots up, y'all gonna have to see me.
But is there anyone you're afraid of though? Like, but you still be willing to go through the challenge? Is there anybody you kind of like a little nervous about?
Afraid of? Currently, no.
Damn, man.
I mean, I don't want to sound cocky, but like.
No, that's valid. That's how you gotta be confident.
Everybody is talented. Everybody, you feel me? Like, everybody has reached a certain point where like, that he's him, like that he's that guy. So like, I get that, but like, I've never actually felt scared. At least not yet. Like I've never battled someone and thought, sheesh, this guy can smoke me. Like, you understand? So like,
it's like you throw a punch, you got to that. You're gonna return that punch right back.
Right. Absolutely. So, I'm not saying it's not gonna happen, because it's a lot of dangerous battlers out here. So I'm not saying it's not gonna happen, but right now, no.
Yeah, one thing I was gonna say too, like, is there like certain guys here? I know when you battle rap, like you just doing it for like the purpose, you just do entertainment, right? But is there a lot of guys down here that take that way deeper than it should be, honestly?
Absolutely.
Like shots firing left and right over there. Battle rap.
Yeah. There are people that do take battle rap serious, and then there are people that take battle rap
But someone serious. Like that, are you ready to go to war with them shit up like that too?
Yeah, always. You don't duck smoke. It's just the timing has to be right.
That's correct. That's correct.
You don't want to take certain battles at a certain point, and then you end up losing. Like, it's a risk factor that comes with certain battles. If you don't take a certain battle at the right time, you end up losing, or something doesn't happen, slow your career down, stock goes down. Now you're moving backwards, and now you're battling people you shouldn't be battling, because you've already reached a certain point, but because you took a battle and lost, or because you took a battle and the battle didn't happen, and you're consistently rebooking the battle and it's not happening, people are losing interest.
So what I was gonna say too, like for those guys that like take it way further, deeper than it is after a loss, don't know how to handle their own loss or whatever.
Oh boy.
What do you have to tell them? What message you have for them, man?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, because this is more for me too. I'm included, because I when I was first starting out, I was one of those that didn't know how to take a loss. So it's part of the game. It's part of the game. Not everybody. There's no battle rapper. There's not one battle rapper in this sport that can look you in the eye and say, I'm undefeated. No. And no, they're lying. You will lose at some point. You might not lose right away. It might take a while, but you will lose. You will run into that one rapper that's got your number and will smoke you out the water. It just, you feel me? It's some people, it just happens for some people quicker than most. So it's part of the game, man.
That's valid, man. That's valid, man. One thing, bro, man, like, I know you, besides, like, battle rapping, you also rap, you have other music out there. So do you have, like, any, like, mixtape, stuff like that you're working on?
So, crazy thing is, battle rap kind of took over, so I haven't really been recording music. I think the last time I was in the studio was a good 2-3 years ago. It's been a while since.
Was it like during SoundCloud time?
Yeah, nah. I think I stopped putting music out around like 2021. It's 2024 now, so good 3 years.
It's a good time. So like, do you have any like regular tracks out like that?
No.
Like, that's no videos on YouTube,
nothing.
None of that?
I got nothing but battles. No music
Also,
out yet.
you do have a channel where you upload
yes,
battle
absolutely.
rap. Yeah,
So,
I want you to promote that too.
yes,
Like, so like,
so,
where can people find like the audience? Like, you got a lot of fans. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, bro, your name making noise everywhere,
Appreciate
bro.
it,
I mean, but that's how I find out too, bro. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So like, for those who don't know like where to find your work, like battle raps, where can they find it?
So I tell people, type in Ben Superior Versus on YouTube. My entire catalog will come out. I've battled on iBattle Takeover Battle League, King of the Five. I've done Thankful Records. A lot of battles out there. So yeah, literally just type in Ben Superior Versus. All my battles will come up. You can subscribe to those channels. iBattle TV, King of the Five, Takeover Battle League. Those 3 channels have a lot of battles, a lot of talent. If you want to get in tune with battle rap in general, I say if you want to get in tune with battle rap locally in the region, New England, Takeover Battle League and King of the Five are your go-to. But if you want to see battle rap on a global scale, iBattle TV, Ultimate Rap League, Rare Breed Entertainment. Those are the go-to platforms if you want to get into battle rap altogether. So definitely tap in. But with me, like my battles, Ben Superior Versus on YouTube, Ben Superior VS, and all my battles pull up.
That's it. You know, one thing too, bro. So you say, I know you took a pause of the music, regular music and stuff like that. So when do you plan on start dropping some songs, man?
Honestly,
like, any curveball when you dropping something, man?
Honestly, I'm thinking of getting back into it this year. It's just a matter of, you know, because I wanna be able to do it myself. Because I don't like relying on people. It's just not my thing. I've always been that way. Like I would rather starve before I ask someone for help.
Yeah, I hear that.
It's a gift and a curse. But
you know, I hear that, but at the same time, sometimes it doesn't
it's
hurt
okay to ask for help.
It's
okay to ask for help. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to teach myself. But yeah, I'm looking to get back into music this year, definitely. So we'll get back in the swing of dropping singles and putting music videos out and all that.
Yeah. So prior to that, when you were actually dropping songs, what kind of music you dropped? What's the genre you go by?
It was mainly hip hop, mainly rap. You know, the top 4. I don't want to say top 4, like regular trap music, for the most part. Like,
so you got the ladies. You'll be cool having a couple of pretty girls in the songs too.
Of course.
So what pretty? Any females actually like battle rap too? Speaking of that,
yeah, there's actually female battle rap. There are girls that get into it, and the girls are fire too.
So do the girls go against the guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
They're kicking you guys' ass like that too, man.
I've seen some girls. I've seen some women put belt to ass on niggas.
Have you ever lost with a female?
I have never battled a female yet.
But if you were to, are you scared to do for the challenge?
I'm not scared about it.
So if you were to go to a battle with a female and you lose, how would you say
that? As long as I don't get bodied, I'm good. As long as I don't get bodied. I don't mind losing a round. I don't mind losing 2 rounds. Cool. As long as the battle is competitive, I have something to be proud of. Cool. If I don't get smoked, that's when we have an issue. Can't let that happen.
What do you guys say to all the females out there that are like, you know, working hard, man, trying to, like, you know, whether it's rap, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, pushing, like, what do you have to say for them, bro?
I want the women to know that battle rap is not a male only sport. You can definitely take this on. It's some women that are better than most niggas. So like it's definitely possible. But know what you're signing up for. because there are things that come with being a female in battle rap. So know what you're signing up for before you do it.
One thing, I'm gonna throw something, a curveball at you real quick. So, you know, for me, bro, French Montana is my favorite rapper.
Fire.
He's not like a battle rapper or anything. Everybody will bash it. They'll be like, oh, how the hell is French is your favorite rapper? Like, this guy is only rap
great
about
music.
Nonsense, whatever the case. So I'm just using a little
music.
quote on him right now to throw. Like, okay, what's worse, to never get it or get it and lose it? That's just a French Montana quote. I gotta show some love to him, you know what I mean?
I understand that. That's a good quote too. What's worse? Never getting it or getting it and losing it. Honestly, everybody's perspective is different, but me, getting it and losing it might be worse for me.
So you think having it and then you lose it is worse? What makes it worse to you?
It's like you got everything you wanted, everything you could ever ask for, and then a stupid mistake or being around the wrong people, wrong place, wrong time, a bad decision you made, and now all of that goes down the toilet. All of that is out the window. Sheesh. I would rather never get it, honestly. I
mean, there's so many examples I can use to that too. Like,
it's a lot. It's a lot of examples.
Sometimes I could say, let's say it's like a pretty girl, right? That's how I look at it. It's like a pretty girl, man. You bang the girl. Even if after that she move on to another guy, at least I can be like, you know what?
Hey.
You know? What do you think, man?
Hey, that's a good way to look at it. That's a good way to look at it. Like I said, it's perspective.
Yeah,
it's perspective. It's all perspective.
But I just put a question at you. Yeah. You know, I'm a big, French man. By the way, guys, too, like what I call is like the production Waveforevafilms too, man. You know, like it's to give French Montana some credit too, man. You know what I mean? I grew up. That's my favorite rapper, man. The whole wave movement. Man. You know how that goes.
Salute the French.
You know how that goes too, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but so I hear a lot of like what's it called? A lot of people be talking shit about French, man. I hear that.
Hey, man. Hey, he put out great music. He has hits. He's got timeless hits, if you ask me. There are songs he dropped in 2012, 2013, 2014, still going crazy in the club today. So,
telling you, man. Telling you. So who's actually your favorite rapper too, or like artist that like?
Man, I listen to so much music now that I don't really have like a number one favorite, but like if there are artists that drop and I'll just stop everything I'm doing to go listen to, Chris Brown, Drake, Kanye, Ty Dolla $ign. Let's see, is that it?
Ty Dolla $ign, he's from Cali, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Cali.
Ty Dolla $ign to me can do no wrong.
Right.
That man.
Oh yeah, I've seen him in like. I ain't gonna lie. So like, he's actually pretty good. He's always like in what's his name? Cranium.
Yeah.
He helped in these.
Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know.
And I think he has now some.
Listen.
Can't believe too. That song goes hard, bro.
Listen. Ty Dolla $ign. Everything he touches turns to gold. Everything.
I agree.
Everything. I've never heard a bad Ty Dolla $ign feature. I've never heard bad Ty Dolla $ign production. This man, anything he lays his fingers on,
fire,
gold, every trip.
Damn. But one thing too, bro. Like let's say outside of music, like what's like a normal regular day for? What's a regular day for you, bro?
So regular day for me. Social media. I keep my social media presence up, so I'm always promoting weekly events.
Oh, so you also a promoter? So.
Yes. I'm always promoting what I have going on for the weekend, promoting my battles, keeping in contact, building rapport, doing networking for the most part. So that's regular day. Outside of that, I'm usually in the cut, man. I'm chilling. Regular game of PS5, PS4 music. I'm on YouTube watching videos, stuff like that, content.
Do you stream live on like? I know a lot of people now they're doing that Twitch thing.
Yeah, I don't. I am not a Twitch streamer, but I know a few, and I know a few that make good money on Twitch as well. So I've been pondering it.
You never thought of the idea? Because I'm telling you, man.
I've been messing with the idea. I've been messing with it. It's a time thing though, because when streaming is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Just some people know how to make it look easy, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time.
Yeah. So for your parties, man, you'll be like, I see you lit. Like, I see you everywhere. Like, parties everywhere, bro.
Yes, sir.
So for your parties and stuff like that, there's a thing called Dimanche.
Yes.
So who owns that? Like who owns that?
Dimanche is held by my compa and G's Money. G's Money is a Haitian DJ from Brockton, I believe. Yes. G's Money has I watched him grow Dimanche from the ground up. He started off doing like small restaurants in Brockton and Providence, and now he's taking over Big Night Live, which is amazing because a Haitian dedicated event, strictly compa rabodai, at a big time venue like Big Night Live, which is 1,500, 2,000 people capacity and selling out almost every time, unheard of.
Good, man.
Unheard of.
Compa, man, a lot of people sleep on compa. I know dancers, they're little taking over, but compa, bro, you cannot touch compa.
To me, there are two people that have the Haitian community in Boston in the palm of their hands. That's DJ Power Surge, that's DJ Super Duke.
Super Duke?
Super Duke. They whenever they throw an event, they drop a flyer, Haitian people come flooding, no matter what.
They don't play.
No matter what.
They don't play.
No matter what. They see Power Surge, they see Super Duke, they come running. But the way G's Money is moving, he's on his way there too.
Shout out to you say G's Money.
G's Money. G's Money. The way Dimanche is moving, he's on their way too.
That's nice.
Because it's a monthly event. Like I said, Big Night Live.
So it's every month.
Every other month.
And then like that would be like pretty much Boston or Brockton.
Yeah, Boston. Yeah, it's mainly Boston now because
But sometimes they move to different locations.
Right.
I see.
And like I said, Big Night Live is 1,500, 2,000 people capacity, and they sell out.
Damn. So how did you ended up like collaborating with like G's Money?
I've seen G's Money. We've done work together on other parties, just not Bundy Mush. I've never been. I've been to Bundy Mush. I've seen the parties. I've just never been like on the bill, but like I've seen the movement.
So as a DJ, man, you be to some Guya too.
Of course, nigga, I see me. Of course. Even at the Afrobeats events, I'll sneak some compa in because like there's crazy thing is. A lot of people sleep on how much Haitian people actually listen to Afrobeats.
That's facts.
So there are Haitians that pull up to the Afrobeats events, and I know like once I see like a good amount of Haitian people there, it's like I bet compa.
Yeah,
that's the
thing with the DJ too. Like you gotta kind of to study the crowd and all
exactly.
That too. Like
crowd control.
Yeah, you gotta have that too.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
So yesterday, I DJ'd at Venue nightclub, and it was a majority African crowd, right? But there are a couple Caribbean people that pulled up, obviously, right? So me being who I am when it comes to like crowd control, if I see it's a majority African crowd, Afrobeats crowd, I'm playing majority Afrobeats. Because that's what the majority wants.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, I'm hearing people are complaining, oh, he played Afrobeats majority of the night. He didn't play that much dance hall. He didn't play that much trap. He didn't go because like it's majority African crowd.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. As like a DJ too, man. Like at the end of the day, like people gonna say what they wanna say at the end of the day too. But like for the most part, you wanna make sure everybody's get happy.
The thing with that is, you'll learn two things as a DJ. One, read the crowd. Two, you will never please everybody.
Exactly, man. So you use that too, like for all the upcoming DJs, because I know a lot of DJs, like especially down here, bro. A lot of DJs too. I'm not gonna lie, bro. So like for all the upcoming DJs, so like what like message do you have for them, like?
Okay, so DJs, it is important to play everything, but always play for the majority. Always play for the majority. If you are at a house party and it's mainly a Caribbean crowd, play dance hall, play soca, play Caribbean music. You go to a African event, it's mainly an African crowd. Play Afro beats, play Amapiano. That's what they want. You go to a Haitian event, compa, rabodai. You go to a Spanish event, dembow, reggaeton, bachata. You go to a regular like college event, EDM, trap music, pop music. It's play for the majority. You want to get booked, play for the majority, and you'll win every time.
Respect that. One thing too, bro. So do you also like host like let's say kids events too? Like
of course, yeah, I do get booked for private events. I've done baby showers, I've done weddings, I've done cookouts, graduations. So like, yeah, I always tell people also for DJs, club events are cool. It's nice that you get your name out in the city. Club owners know who you are, stuff like that. The club money is good, but the real money, private events. The real money is private events. The weddings, the college events, the graduations, and also depending on who is booking you for said private event, that's where the money is at.
One thing too, so how do you like come up with like the song selecting? Like how do you come up with these songs for like all the different events, you know?
Again, it's about knowing your crowd.
Yeah,
it's knowing the crowds. It's about knowing what people listen to. If you go to certain, which is, I also tell DJs, when you're off a night, go to a club as a fan, go to a club as a consumer, and listen to the DJs that are playing. Listen to what they're playing, watch the crowd, watch how they react, and then boom, piece it together from there. Put it together from there. If you go to, let's say we go to Savor Lounge in Boston, and it's a majority Caribbean crowd, the DJ's playing soca, the DJ's playing dancehall, and everybody's going crazy, get dancehall and soca on your playlist.
Do you have any, I know you have a lot of events coming up, but
yes.
Do you have like, any mixes that you're working on too?
Crazy thing is, I've been meaning to put out a mix because people are telling me to put out a mix. I just don't get around to actually doing it because again, this is time. It's a lot of time.
I was gonna say, man, like summertime is coming up, bro. Like
yeah,
parties
man.
left
It's
and
a
right,
lot of
bro.
time.
Like
mixes are coming. I promise. The mixes are coming. The mixes are coming. I promise. Just bear with me.
How long do you plan on making those mixes? Like an hour? Because some people.
Some people. Honestly, if I want to put out a mix, I want to do it right. So. Yeah, honestly, I might start off doing like a 45, 50-minute mix.
Yeah, that's good.
And then, we'll see how it goes, and then we'll just go from there.
Man, one thing too before this interview ends, man, I see you got a 76ers hat on.
Yeah.
I know my boy gonna be watching this video. He is the biggest Celtics fan. His name is Knock. That's my boy, Jay Knock, man. Jay Knock. This is the Sixers fan in Boston right now.
Listen. Full disclaimer. This is just for fashion.
All right.
This is just for fashion. I'm fully a Celtics fan. Feel me? Jason Tatum.
Oh, bro.
Jaylen Brown,
that's
all
his
that.
favorite player.
All that. Feel me? Still mad we lost Marcus Smart, but it's cool. He a hothead anyway. It was bound to happen. All right? When you see me in these type, it's strictly fashion. I promise.
Man, speaking of that, the Celtics too, man, like if you get a chance to like perform at like be the DJ for like a Celtics game or something like that, is that something you'll be looking into?
Man, sign me up. if the opportunity ever presents itself, in a heartbeat, I'm taking it.
So like to hear, man. Sky's the limit, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. You a dope DJ, man. Battle rap. I listen to a lot of your stuff, man. Mm-hmm. And I also, man, really appreciate you coming in too. But before we fully close this,
yes, sir.
Where can people find you, bro?
Yes, sir. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. Instagram is Ben Superior Official. Snapchat and Twitter is Ben Superior 1. Facebook, Ben Superior. If you want to watch my battles on YouTube, Ben Superior Versus. All my battles will come up. Everything you want to see, everything from battles to music videos to stuff like that, everything will come up. Interviews as well. Ben Superior Versus. Everything will pull up.
All right, bro. It was, once again, man, it was a pleasure to have you, bro.
Sounds good. Thank you for
having me. Keep dropping, keep making the Haitian, it's not just Haitian, but, keep us, Caribbean, man.
Absolutely.
Keep putting us on the map,
Absolutely.
man. Do not stop what you're doing,
Absolutely.
man.
Laying
I
your
hope
fat
battle
folks.
rap, and I hope one day I see you versus who know Meek Millie or
We'll see.
All right, bro,
We'll
man.
see.
All right, bro.
Salute, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you.